What is up, everybody? Dan DeSilva here, and welcome back. So again, I'm really excited about this amazing new video series that we're releasing on the eCom Deets channel. And we're gonna start off going out there and showing you what has been working. If you're wondering where I've been for the last 60 to 75 days where I haven't been posting videos, it's because I've been really focusing on our stores and our brands and kind of restructuring everything we're doing and scaling up as well. So in that process, we went out there and started advertising a bunch of different products, and I'm happy to report that you can carbon copy some of our products that we're going out there and have ran successfully but don't run anymore, or we currently run as well. So we're gonna start off with this particular product at first, which is a Fitbit-like bracelet. Now I knew Fitbit was becoming a huge thing, and I knew it was just getting bigger and bigger, so I wanted to find something sort of like it, but I'm not infringing. I'm not going out there and taking their exact product. What I'm doing is actually going and finding something like it, and it needed to be a sports watch. Now I can go out there and target places like Fitbit, Under Armour, etc., and then cross target, or if you really want to get really deep into the terminology, we can intersect, flex target, whatever you want to call it, with women and men, and that's kind of how we split it up with the images that we used. So the first product that I'm going to suggest you go out there and do with split testing the demographics of gender as well is a Fitbit-like or any type of digital-based watch that you can get your hands on. And if you do have colors, it is a lot better as well because you can provide variety. So essentially what you want to go ahead and do is find a watch like this as well. However, I will admit that you are going to pay a little bit more if you're looking for watches that are actually counting steps, counting calories, whatever it is, right? And you will pay a little bit more, except for the ones that are actually just digital clocks like these right here. Fitbit is a watch that will go out there and pretty much count everything for you, make sure you're healthy. This watch is a Fitbit-like, but it keeps time in a digital way where it looks like Fitbit. So let's move on to our second product in our particular categories. So the second product we're going to be talking about is headphones exactly like these that are in my hands right now. These headphones, okay, and also on your screen, are for people that are actually going out there and working out. So when we actually went out and found these products, the reason why I even decided to go after these products is because I saw everybody when I went to the gym using these. And then I had this moment where I was wearing my big headphones and I realized, wait a minute, everybody has a pair of these, but these are like 200 bucks. And then I said, wait a minute, how can we go out there and provide something with good sound yet affordable where anybody can go ahead and get them? And that's where we kind of came up with wireless Bluetooth, okay, headphones that we can sell. And the targeting that we went after was bodybuilding and just, you know, like Equinox gyms, etc. And then we split tested again, men versus women, who were buying these as well. So again, that's second in our line. You don't have to find one. Ours was not $19.99 when we went out and purchased them. However, the more you're willing to pay and the more your users are willing to pay, the higher quality headphone you can actually get. So that's something you have to keep in mind as well. So let's move on to our third product over here. So the third item on our list is a digital pad for drawing. Now this is pretty cool given the fact that the way we actually position this was for artists. Essentially, it is for artists, but the way I use it is when I go out there and teach on webinars and whatnot, I like to use this, kind of circle things on my screen, and it'll pop up and everybody can see it. So what we did was we kind of went out there and target artists and targeted operating systems, to be quite honest with you. So you can do like Windows 10, and then you can literally go ahead and flex target with, you can do artists in general. You can go out there and find artistry brands. So there's a lot of things that you can do to go out there and sell one of these things. Now these things, I'm gonna tell you right now, they can literally have a retail value. This one was $600. As you can tell on the screen, it's a little bit smaller. They're selling this one for $50. So you can literally go out there and sell it for like 150, 200 bucks. So there is a little bit more of a selling process that's required for something like this, but the ROI on it is absolutely incredible. Now the fourth product on our list is pretty cool. It's actually different 3D shirts. Now I'm not gonna go out there and tell you to use any specific type of shirt design or anything. What I'm going to tell you is 3D shirts under $6 a shirt is going to do very well, because if your acquisition per sale is around $5 or $6, that can still have a little bit of room for profit depending on where you're selling the shirt. So we went out there and started selling, these skull shirts and whatnot, these 3D cool printed style skull shirts, and we also had cat shirts over here that we can go out and use. So again, the targeting is fairly easy if you're able to go out there and understand how to target based on, the shirt design. Like over here, it would be definitely a lot harder to sell. Actually, we ran into a big problem trying to sell this one. We didn't sell this one, we tried to sell this one, but because it portrayed smoking, it was not it just wasn't passing through. I'm not gonna say it was a hard sell, it just we couldn't sell it because it would start to get flagged and everything. So when it comes down to it, lightning bolts, very easy to target as well. Geckos. So when it comes down to it, 3D printed shirts with certain designs work very, very well. Now the next product I want to talk about is a little bit higher price. You can find lower price kind of portable projectors. Now projectors are typically big, bulky, and they're ranging from anywhere from like $700 to a very low end up to like $5,000 for a high end one. So what we decided to do is how can we go ahead and provide movie lovers a great experience on the go, whether they're traveling or whatnot, and that was our angle for the product. However, we needed to angle it that way because of the fact that we had a pre-sale article in it and we needed to really have our retargeting harnessed in. So something like this was around $100 when we're purchasing it. So the low end ones we would get for like 60, 70 bucks. However, we need to go and angle it where we can sell it for $200, $300 where the profit margin was still very good. However, the acquisition cost was around $40 or so, $30 to $40 for every single sale once we had our retargeting down pat. So something like this right over here, a portable projector is definitely something that I would suggest only diving into if you have the crowd for it. If you're selling electronics already and you have a seasoned pixel in the electronics market, this would be very good for you. However, if you're going out there and selling iPhone cases, there are iPhone projectors that you can go out there and sell as well. So just keep that in mind. Now, the last product that we have on our particular agenda over here, and this was another one. Okay, this is another product where we sold a lot in a short time period, and then it kind of started to fade off, and you know, our money wasn't, we're breaking even, our money wasn't making enough for us to say, okay, let's try to scale this. So it's gold-plated playing cards. So when we're going out there and we're going and pretty much creating a targeting for this, you can target poker players, whatever it is. However, you don't want to take a poker angle because Facebook or wherever you're advertising, really nothing allows it. They consider it gambling. So nothing with pornography, gambling, any type of adult stuff is allowed on Facebook, just in case you didn't know that. Smoking as well. They just simply do not allow it. So when it comes down to it, you really have to take the angle as playing cards for enjoyment. Okay, you can't take the gambling or whatnot, but you can go out there and target, you know, areas that are pretty prevalent with casinos, whether that's Las Vegas, Atlantic City, you know, literally wherever there are casinos that you can pretty much go out and target. You could target specific hotel chains as well, Aria, Vidara, you know, a bunch of different hotels that you can go out there and potentially target for people who have visited there as well. Very, very important to understand this. This is super easy to target because you can target people in a certain location where they have visited. So if you put Las Vegas, you know, you put very like Atlantic City where you can go and gamble, there's high gambling areas, then it's very easy, people who have visited in that location with a specific interest as well, and you can sell these cards to them very, very easily. And because there are gold-plated cards, it's definitely easy to get a premium price for them, around $20 to $30 as well for maybe a set of 2 or 3. And really the structure would be for you. What we did was we sold them in packs of two, and essentially our cost was around $9 or so, and we were selling them for around $22.99, and that was just the front end. We couldn't figure out an upsell for it, so we just left it as is. And we were not breaking even, we're actually profiting pretty dang well. It's just that our profit, once we started to scale the ads, started to dwindle down, where it was more so revenue was equaling ad spend, so it wasn't making too much sense for us. So essentially, those are the 6 products that I suggest you go out there and pretty much tap into. This is kind of a little shortcut for anybody who's going and pretty much starting their own store right now. So again, right now, if you're struggling starting your own store, what I suggest you do is take a look in the description right now. We actually have an entire post on ecomdudes.com that you can follow. As a matter of fact, I'm going to open it up over here and you're going to see exactly how you can properly run Facebook ads. So I gave you products. What I want you to do now is go ahead and take a look at the FB ad strategy for consistent sales, okay? For consistent sales over and over and over again. And you're gonna be able to go out there and learn how to use retargeting strategies and also everything you need to know about LAAs and custom audiences, everything you need to know. And as a matter of fact, if you wanna learn even more than what is provided just on ecomdudes.com for free, what I suggest you do is going ahead and enrolling into the Academy. Learn about eCom Dudes and learn about the Academy as well, because I guarantee you are going to love every single moment inside the Academy when we're going over the Facebook ads. So without any further ado, what I want you to do is take a look in the description for this particular blog post, but not only this blog post, you can also take a look in the link to go ahead and enroll into eCom Dudes Academy for $1 trial. That's on us. Take a stroll right into the academy. Join us for an entire 7 days. You can literally hop on the very first weekly workshop that you're going to be getting access to when you become a member for a single $1, and you're going to love it. So again, without any further ado, right now, take a look in the description, and we'll see you very soon.